Hey, it's Dr. Ashburn again, and now that we covered your x-rays, went over your care plan, and we got started with your corrective care, there's a few things I want to connect with you on. One of the first things I want to connect with you on is it took a while to get where you're at, right, to become subluxated, and it takes some time to get you better. And in the first phase of care, which is what we're beginning, we're going to start a little more frequently. You're likely going to start 3 times a week, some people 2 times a week, but most likely 3 times a week. And during this time, we're going to be freeing up those vertebra, possibly for the first time in a long time. Maybe a little soreness with that because these joints could be a little arthritic or a little inflamed. And just as we're moving those things for the first time in a long time, much like going to the gym and exercising for the first time in a long time, you could have some soreness. That could be expected. Not everybody gets that, but if it happens, that's not abnormal. Now, if you have a lot of soreness, be sure to connect with me on that and let me know, because it's important to me. I want to know how you're doing. And if you're really sore, if you're really being bothered, that could be something we could change in how I'm delivering care to you or what technique I'm using with you. We can make that a little more comfortable, possibly slow down, right? We want to get to that GPS coordinate on the map, but we don't always have to go the fastest route. We could take the leisurely route, right? The more scenic route, and get you there more comfortably. That's perfectly okay. But during that time when we're starting to move the vertebra, the ligaments, the tendons, and the muscles will start to hold the new position. They've been stuck in the position that they've been in for a long time as well. And part of the things we're going to do to help speed up this process is not only give you as specific care as possible, but also give you home care. And that home care is going to be done daily. It's really important to get those muscles and ligaments and tendons to hold the position that I'm putting you in, to sort of prime the pump to get them ready to get into the position, to get looser. It's like taking putty out of the freezer. Once it's warmed up, you can mold it better. And this helps to warm up and get those ligaments and tendons and muscles ready to be changed. So you're going to start holding new positions during this first phase of care. And that's the goal. We want to be able to take a re-x-ray at about that 8-week mark and see that you've changed significantly enough to see you less often because you're holding the adjustments better between each visit that I see you. Now, this does take some time, and during this time, it doesn't mean your symptoms that you came in with are going to go away right away. Sometimes they do. Some lucky people feel better right away as the pressure comes off the nerves, but ultimately it takes a little bit of time to retrain those vertebrae to get the pressure off the nerves, to make the disc between the vertebrae less irritated, and to give you less symptoms to help you feel more comfortable or less pain. But remember, we are correcting the cause, which is really important because once you get that corrected, you're taking care of the problem, not just masking the symptoms. So each adjustment is very important that it builds upon the previous adjustment. And even though when I adjust you on one day, you may go a number of steps forward and 1 or 2 back, it's okay because it'll keep building upon each adjustment as we go. So with that in mind, it's really important to keep your consistency up. I understand we go on vacations. Sometimes depending on the type of business you're in, you could be traveling some. I totally get it. We'll work with you on doing home care while you're away to maintain what's being done during that time. But the consistency of your care is super important for you to get the results that you want, that you desire. So not only do you start feeling better, but your body's functioning and healing and running better. Remember, your nervous system isn't just something that annoys you when it's irritated, but it actually runs every cell in your body. So it's very likely while you're overcoming symptoms that you're going to notice a lot of other things, such as better energy, better mental clarity. Some people even start to drop weight as their ligament or as their glands and hormones run better. And these are all just byproducts of a body running and functioning and healing the way it should be. So I want to hear a couple things from you. One is if you're experiencing bad soreness or things that are really irritating you, I want to know that. But also the little celebrations, the I'm feeling better, I have less headaches, I never thought, but my vision is actually clear. And yes, that happens. All these little things that you'd be noticing, share them with me. I like to celebrate, we'll high five, chest bump, maybe not chest bump, but we'll connect, celebrate very briefly these small victories because these are the things that keep the ball rolling. So let me know how they're doing as you're correcting. Stay on track of your visits as much as you possibly can. Do your home care, which is very easy to do, but do it as consistently as possible. you will get the results that you're here for. You will start to feel better and function better. And remember, as you do, share the message, right? Our mission is to let other people know that there's a better way to deal with some of the issues they're dealing with or the health problems they may be struggling with. So share that message to others, share it to your family members, get your family members checked so they can be as healthy as possible, and help us help our community as we're helping you to become a healthier place.